Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. Today, we are planning out the week of November 3rd through November 9th in my Hobonichi Cousin. And this is the time change week. We fell back on Sunday, so an extra hour of sleep, which, to be perfectly honest with you guys, did not happen for me at all because I left for work an hour early this morning. It was lovely. I'm also going to be using up more of this Stellar Fox Studios kit. It was the Ghost Bakery, and I just think it's cute. So we're going to keep doing it. I pre-wrote out a few labels this time. So we are going to get started in it. I used all of the washi, but I think I am going to use some of these this go round and just kind of play around with things. So yeah, fun fact, I totally woke up early this morning and I'm just taking my time getting ready. Life is good. And then all of a sudden I realized that I am running very late. I panic. I just looked at the clock wrong. It wasn't even that the clock wasn't changed. And I just ran out the door halfway to work. I realized that I indeed was not late. I was very early and the school might not even be open yet. So I stopped at Starbucks and got a matcha. That is how my day started. It's been a day. It's been a day already. Okay. I think this is a cute way to just kind of define my to-dos for the week. Keep this rolling. I don't need washi. I can use these little dividers. Okay, this is the week where I have to get ahead on everything because I'm having surgery next week. Okay, I also have a meal plan sticker here. We have planned out meals for today and the next 2 days. I know there will be some leftovers involved as well, but I just went ahead and wrote that out. There we go. And we need to use one of these cute little guys. I'm feeling the ghost with the little cookies. So let's just go ahead and stick this one here. It's stuck. Well, I mean, it's a sticker. It's supposed to stick. But ideally, it doesn't stick until after I have it where I want it. There we go. Okay, and this week, honestly, I'm just going to use the work sticker because that's mostly what I'm going to be putting over here is work stuff that needs to get done. So we're just going to put that right there. So totally cute. And I think what I'm going to do up here, at least Monday through Friday, is get my top 3 on there. And this is Monday while I'm filming it, but I can still have a top 3 because I haven't got them all done yet. One of which is film this video. So I'm just going to put it right up here. Nobody said you had to write in the boxes, right? Were you guys color outside the box people? Or color outside the lines, I guess I should say. I got in so much trouble when I was a kid because I wanted to do things my way. I'm sure you would never guess. So, why can't my sky be purple and my grass be yellow? What if that's what I want them to look? What if that's how they look in my imagination? And oh my goodness. I got stuff from the teachers oh, she's developmentally challenged. She doesn't understand colors, except I was not. I was not developmentally challenged at all. I understood colors completely well. I was just a stubborn child who wanted to do things my way. Luckily, my parents saw that. Let's see here. Here we go. This is a new thing for me. I've never done the top 3 in my planner. I mean, I've done the top 3 before, but not like this. So we're going to see how this goes. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and just stick down my music note stickers for when I'm teaching music lessons. So I know that I did teach this morning, starting at 7:30, even though I was at work well before then. And then I have one student this afternoon at 3:30. And then I think we're going to bake some pumpkin muffins. It was either that or go to Costco. And honestly, I just don't know that I feel like leaving the house. I'm exhausted. Tomorrow is also 7:30. And I feel like I need some baking in my life. 8 o'clock this day. Then I also teach another grouping starting at 3:30 tomorrow. That's easy enough to find. It's the same time as today. Thursday, I placed another order from the Coffee Monsters Co. to get the monthlies because I'd been planning on that. I have been so proud of myself. I've resisted all of her sales because I was waiting on the monthlies to come out, and I was going to order the monthlies and some tabs, and I did that. And I got some more tiny icons and just a few other things because, man, I go through these little music note stickers because, well, I teach music for a living. What can I say? This is a 2:30. And then I actually have a couple online. I'm not going to use a music note for that, though. I'm going to use a computer because that'll denote that it is online and not in person. On Friday. These are the ones I was supposed to have last Friday, but there was an issue at school and all of the iPads needed to be updated. So my students couldn't sign on. It was not their fault. So we're just going to roll with that. Okay, up next, we're going to put in some of these beautiful stickers. So book club we did have today. So we're going to go ahead and get that on here. And then tomorrow I have OCIA, which I did not make a thing for. We're going to do, I'm feeling the pink. There we go. And that's going to be at 6 o'clock. There we go. And then on Wednesday, I have nothing extra. But on Thursday, I got stuff on Thursday. I've got therapy at 10. And then I have a call with my business coach right afterwards at 11. And then I've got to get in here my personal training. There is a MTSU women's basketball game. It's not a home game, so I don't have tickets to it, but it is going to be on ESPN, and I'm going to watch it. So we're just going to go ahead. How am I going to do that? Oh, his lesson's at 2. I have it in the wrong place. Okay. Sorry, I had a moment. Like, how am I possibly going to do that? Okie dokie. I'll just write it up here. It'll be fine. Because I don't know that I can get this. It's a washi sticker. It should come up. Oh, it is. Yay. There we go. Okay, what else do I have on here? Anything on Friday? Yes, I see my dietitian on Friday, right after these 2 lessons. And then on Saturday, it's shred day at my bank. So I'm going to take some stuff that desperately needs to be shredded. Ironically, it's sitting next to my very own paper shredder. Have I shredded it? No. but I'll take it to the bank and let them do it. And then they're having a spaghetti dinner at my church on Saturday night. And I think we're going to go to it. Which means I can actually go ahead and put in on Saturday, we're having spaghetti. There we go. Okay, and then obviously on Sunday, I have Mass and choir. I'm going to use one of these Post-its. I'm going to use the green one because there's not a lot of green on here. I should have done it the other way because choir rehearsal happens before the Mass. However, you know, this is how it's going to be. There we go. All right. Now, some other things to kind of get put in here. One, laundry day is on Sunday. And I have this super cute sticker. So we're just going to put this up here. And then also, since the game is on TV, I'm going to use one of these TVs. But the pink isn't the same color pink, so we're going to use yellow. And we're just going to put that there. Because when you have TV stickers, you got to use TV stickers. Am I right? Okay, I've got these little pack lunch stickers, so we're going to go ahead and put those. I have to take my lunch tomorrow, so I need to pack it tonight. And then I need to take my lunch again on Wednesday, so I'll put one for tomorrow night. As little reminders, I have to take the recycling to the curb on Wednesday night. All my little reminders down there. And Friday is going to be a huge YouTube filming day. So I am just going to plop this thing right here because that is what I'm going to have to do. I'm trying to get ahead so that I don't miss an upload when I have surgery. So we're going to see how that goes. And then I'm going to throw a couple more of these little stickers on here. Do I want to keep... I'm going to mix up the colors. So I'm going to do the green one here. And I'm just going to kind of go ham and use these up. Because I have it. It's cute. It makes me happy. I might as well do it, right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I think this one needs to go over here somewhere. Maybe down here. And then let's put one on Friday as well. There we go. That's so cute. Okay, now we've got to fill a couple of things in. Because first of all, today, I know I have to film this plan with me. I need to create content for this week. There was one more, like, super, super important thing that needed to get done today. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Video note. And those were the top 3 for today. And, well, I've gotten this plan with me done. So that's nice. Now we're going to go ahead and find something to make a straight line with. Because, yeah, let's see. What do I have here? This will work. Oh, wait, no. I have my planner. Not my planner. My pencil pouch that has the ruler in it. Aha. I'm actually prepared. I don't know what to even think. Okay, let's get that pencil board lined up and get some of these straight lines in. So what are your thoughts on time changes? I honestly prefer the other time better. However, I don't care. Just pick one. Pick one. Stick to it. Stop changing the time on me. Um, I know some states don't change time. So does your state change time? Let me know. I know somebody in my mastermind group is in Mexico and they don't change time. So let's see here. Put that there. But yeah, thoughts on time changes. Let me know. Oh, I have a funny story that happened. Actually, two stories. So, first of all, Halloween. We gave out Oreos and fruit snacks. And we set up in the cul-de-sac with my neighbor, had a blast. He handed out Rice Krispie treats and what else did he give out? Potato chips. So we're kind of having fun, and I ended up putting a potato in the bowl this year. We got an extra big bag of potatoes, and it was the best thing ever. The conversations that came out of having that stupid potato in the bowl. Kids would come up and they would be like, "Is that a potato?" I'm like, yes, it is. "Why do you have a potato in there?" And my response was, "Well, why not?" And they're like, "Oh, okay." And they took the thing. And then finally, towards the end of the evening, one kid took the potato and he just held it up over his head and was like, "I got a potato." And I'm so going to do it again because we had so much fun having conversations. The other funny story. So we have the kitten, right? We rescued the kitten in the middle of the street by a cemetery when she was 4 weeks old. If you have not been following me long, you may not know, but she's appeared in a few Plan With Me's when she was living in the office, and like she would literally fit on this planner. She does not. She's bigger now, but she's learned how to climb up on things, so she jumps. And her thing is she runs in the bathroom and jumps on the toilet and then jumps up on the counter because she's not big enough to make it to the counter. Well, the other day I was about to go to the bathroom and I realize I don't have toilet paper in there. So before I go to the bathroom, I go to get toilet paper, right? Well, she comes running out after me and follows me because she's kind of like a dog. She just follows you around everywhere. The thing is, I usually keep the toilet seat closed because my older cat Dot likes to play in the water. But I think you know where this is going. I'd lifted the lid because I was about to go to the bathroom. She comes running in there and she goes to jump up on the toilet seat. And she's so little still, she just disappeared right in the toilet bowl. She flails and freaks out and tries to jump up onto the counter, but it's still too tall because the lid to the toilet is not closed. And she falls back in, and then she took off and ran and hid under the bed. I laughed so hard, I almost peed my pants. Oh my goodness. So we've been calling her Little Tidy Bowl. So that is my fun story for the week. I'm almost finished writing this in. I wish I had a video of that. Oh my goodness. But, why would I be filming? I was just going to the bathroom. Okay. So this is what we've ended up with. And I think this is totally cute. I am so here for it. I don't care if it's ghosts. They're cute ghosts. As a matter of fact, I have another set of cute ghosts that I'll use later this month. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. And yeah, tell me what you think about the time change. And I'm planning on having this Plan With Me comes out on Friday the 7th. I'm planning on getting one out for the 14th, but if I miss an upload, it's because I didn't get it filmed and edited before surgery in time. But fingers crossed, it'll be there. And until next time, peace out.